YAC stands for Youth at Church, so it's kind of an integration from kids' church to normal church.
I think that sometimes it's hard for kids to go straight from a kids program straight into sitting in with the adults.
Our concerns for our young people, I think, are shared by many churches. Where their kids reach that age where they're moving from Sunday school, there's nothing else for them to go to. They're heading into grown-up church, if you like, and they just struggle to make that transition. They struggle to find their feet, and they really lose their identity of who they are and where they belong. A lot of churches, including us, have probably experienced that exodus of kids when they hit that age and they're old enough to stay at home and they start to drift away from church. And that's a problem I don't think is unique to Nowra. So to address the problem, we introduced this idea of what we call Youth at Church, which is now referred to as YAC. It's an idea of discipling these kids in a way that helps them grow in their ability to connect with the Bible, connect with church, and in terms of growing in their way of service and ultimately ending up being a fully grown disciple capable of sitting in church and engaging and learning at a higher level.
I've got 4 children and I've only got 1 child that's in YAC. So my son that's in YAC now is in Year 7 and he absolutely loves it, and I can see a real grounding that he has spiritually because church is really relevant for him at this age. It's kind of a borderline age where they really need to move on into a youth or an evening service, but here his spiritual needs are met, so he's quite happy to come along.
Because YAC is a learning sort of thing, and it helps me to read my Bible in a certain way and to study it and to learn more deeply about God's love for me.
YAC kind of acknowledges that you're not a child, but you're not an adult, you're in the middle, and so you need something for you.
You hear the parents talking about the program of YAC and the difference that it has made, that we've got we call them YAC graduates because they've come through the 3 years that we spend with them in YAC. And they're really the core of our kids club evangelistic event. That the team for that, we couldn't do it without them, really.
It has helped me to be encouraged to come to church more and be excited to come.
Well, it's hard to speculate what might or might not have happened had we not done something, but I think we probably would have gone the way of many churches and seen a number of our young kids, maybe not all of them, but a number of our young people drifting away, staying away on Sunday. Our young people are great, and they're already some of the most active and useful members we have in our congregation, and they're so excited by what they've been through that they're keen to disciple the next generation as well.
If I wanted to lead a Bible study, I'd be able to, because I can pull apart a passage from YAC and I know how to listen and understand sermons a little bit more, so it's just helped me to grow in my faith and to understand the Bible more.